Hello, good day, and welcome to today's class. Today we'll be having such an exciting moment. We'll be designing something like this. So don't mind how complicated it looks, but it's just going to be simple. Okay, we are going to take it as basic as we can. So first things first, what we are going to do, we are going to open our Photoshop, then click on New File. When you click on New File, we want to use a dimension that is A4, so size A4. So if you don't have this A4, you can go down to print, and then you're going to see different dimensions. So you can do view all presets. So let's select A4. Then let's call this tutorial one. And here we go. Let's leave all other things as the same way it is. Color RGB 8 bits and background white. Color profile. Let's just leave this the way it is. You just need to change this. So click on create, and then you have it this way. Okay, so we will need some images and some files. So to get these images, well, to zoom in, you just press Ctrl 0 and it will make this to fit the screen automatically. So you just go to free pick, just search on freepick.com. Network is kind okay, so here we go. So what we just need to do is to search for, you see from this image, you can see this awesome background. So what we can do, we just search for on our free pick here. Let's go to free pick and search for oil and gas. So they give you free images. You can use free images and do your designs. It's a beautiful place. You can also check on Splash for samples of design. Okay, let's just wait for this to open. My internet is kind of slow, so it's taking a little time. Okay, so this is the image. So you just need to click on it, and then I already have this image, so I will not need to download it again. You not necessarily need to download it. So for you, if you don't have this image, you can just click on the image and go ahead and download it. So you click on downloads. My internet is kind of slow today. I really don't know why. Then you click on free download and then you can start downloading. Okay, I already have this image. Let me leave the slow internet for the slow things. Okay, so what I just need to do, I just need to go to File, Open. So then I will check on my downloads. Download, okay, this. So, but there is another way of placing pictures into your designs. You can just do the drag and drop. You can drag from wherever it is and just drop it, and then that's it. You can use it that way. So, or you can do File, Open. Let's click and hold, drag this to the next frame, and then bring this down and release it. So you say, it's really too big. So I just need to scale this down a little bit. So I'm just going to teach you the very easy steps and easy way to get this. Okay. Okay, so after rescaling, you just need to click here to check this good. Here I'm done with what I'm doing. Okay, so we have a layer here for this picture. We have our background layer for this white, but let's click the background layer and then create another rectangle to cover this fill shape. Or let's just go ahead and create a new background that fills this space. So just click on this one. this one here that says create new fill adjustment. So let's create a new fill adjustment. Let's pick a solid color. Okay, now it's going to pick this because of here my background color is already pink, so it's going to pick that automatically. So but then let me take my pointer out, and then you see this color picker stuff, so I can pick color from wherever I want to, but I would want to pick a color close to the edge, so I just pick it here. Yeah, perfect. It's black and then it's beautiful. So I just say okay. Okay, so if you actually check this, you see that it doesn't really blend perfectly. So I would want it to blend perfectly. So I select on this layer and then I create a mask. So I add a layer mask. So if you take a pointer down here, you see add layer mask. So once I click on add layer mask, it's going to create a layer mask this way. So I can click on my eraser tool here, eraser tool, and you can change this to the hardness. Make sure the hardness is 0, and then the size you can use the square bracket. Open square brackets, and where's my square bracket? Okay, you can use the square bracket to reduce and increase this. Okay, so you'll notice that the color will change to black and white. So if it's on, okay, let me swap this to white. Okay, please make sure it's on white. Just click on this arrow, it's going to swap. So if it's on white, I can, let me zoom out a little bit. I can just do this, I can just shade a little, shade here. Okay, assuming I make a mistake and then I take it in. So you just need to swap it to the black. And once you swap it to the black, you can redo what to do. Just click it again and then it's going to take it back to the original place where it was. So then take it back to white. And then I fade it in a little, maybe need to reduce my brush. And then do a little fade in to make it fit properly. Yeah, there we go. Control 0. Okay, that's fine. I think I like what I have. Okay, great. So this is what we want to achieve. Okay, so we have this back part. Now we need to add the mix volume. This. So we are going to use a font style, but before then, let's just create let's just click our text tool. I really don't know what's wrong. So click on the text tool and click where you want to write. Oh no, I think I created 2 layers. Oh, so I just need to do this one. Delete this one. Okay, so I'll just write here the mix. But I would want this to be in white, just like we have here. It's in white, so I just need to change this to white. I click on the color here and change it to white. But then I'm going to use a font style. Okay, the font style I'm going to use is called Alien Ravager. So Alien Ravager, you can just check, just search Alien Ravager fonts, and then you'll be able to download the font. Download it and install it, and there you go. So let me increase the font size here. Just need to drag this. Let's see. Nah, I don't think Alien Ravager actually works. Okay. Please, I need to put my text in small letters, so it gives me that font. So if I put it in capital letter, it changes the font style, but I really want it to work that way, so that's what I do. Okay, so here we go with the mix. Yeah, we have the mix, and then we have the other part. The color. Okay, so I think I need to drag this one down a little bit, take it down a little bit, and from here, let me create a new. Let me draw a rectangle above this. A rectangle above this. Okay, so it's there. So let me just turn off this limit and double click here. Pick this color. Use the edge. I think it's fine. Yeah, yeah, I think it's fine. And then back to our picture layer. Make sure this second one is selected, not here. So we have two places. So just select this one, and then we pick our eraser tool. So right, so small. Alright, let me do that again. Oh, let me take this a little bit. Then I just do the edge a little bit. Then this one. I hold down shift and drag this lower. I think this is a little good, better, but let me move this upward with, and then I can put on the mix. Yeah, now the mix is a lot more visible. Yeah, okay. So, another thing I need to do, I need to change from here. We have this red color and this red background. So let me just, but I would want to change only the letter I. So I just highlight this, but then select only letter I. Click here and it's nice. That's right. And there we have the mix. Okay, so from here we have volume 15.23. So let's just do that. So I have to create a new layer so I can type what I want to type. Let me put this volume 15.3. But well, this is the font style from here. You can see that's not the font style 15.23 actually. Just highlight this and change this font style to Montserrat. So you can as well download the Montserrat font. It's available on Google. You just Google search that and then you're going to see. So let me change this to gold and reduce the font size a little bit. Okay. Change the color to white. With my move tool, I just need to adjust this a little bit to fit in properly. My rectangle, so I just do this. Alright, I select this too, so I just want to make sure it's in the middle. So you see, if you click here, It's going to adjust it properly to fit in the middle. And here, also put it in the middle. Alright, that's fine. I think I'm good with that. Then we have this little part that's a yearly publication of the Institute of Petroleum and Energy Studies, IPES. Okay, so that's just a rectangle. Just need to put a small black line here. I think that's too far up. Let me bring it down a little bit. Okay, so with this done, I need to change this to got that flag there, and then I create a new layer, and then I just type what this is, yearly publication of the Institute of Petroleum and Energy Studies. Oh, I think I need to change this font style again to bold, make the color to white. But then this needs to be smaller. Yeah, I think it's perfect. Okay, put this in caps lock and say yearly publication of the Institute of, I think I made a mistake there, of the Institute of Petroleum and Energy Studies. I think yes. Yeah, here we go. Now this. I think that's so big. So change the font style to maybe 11. Yeah, I think 11 is perfect. So I move this up here. Yeah, I think we're good. Let me make sure it's in center. So yeah, okay. That's great. I still think this font is a little big. So sorry if you're hearing little noise. It's raining here. It's been raining here since morning, and I don't know what to do. And I feel I should just do this recording. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yes, this is looking more like it. Okay, so we have this energy horizons navigating the path of sustainability in oil and gas. Okay, so we can go ahead and create this. So maybe I just go up, 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 up. And the type of energy. So we have it here, energy and horizons. Okay. So energy, maybe I make it black. Yeah, so it's thicker. Energy, and then we have here horizons. I have to create another layer for the horizons. So I think let me reduce the this to regular. Let me see. Yeah, regular is fine. Reduce the size a little bit. So just adjust it to be here. Okay, let me just move it a little more. Okay, maybe just need to increase this a bit. Okay, so for the energy, you see there is actually a gradient of orange and somehow this color. Okay, so we can see that from our gradient. Just click on this FX down here, and then you see gradient overlay. You can gradient overlay. Oh, perfect. Okay, so if you don't have this exactly like this, from this gradient, just click here and select on the red, and then select this last one. So that's it, red, and then last one. Make sure it's not on reversed. Change this style to linear. Change this angle to 11%. So you see, if you change the angle, that's how it goes. Swaps, and let me just change it to 11. Oh, okay, yeah. Change this angle. Okay, so your scale, make sure it's 150. Opacity 100%. Okay, so the next thing we want this round circle. Okay, okay. How do I achieve that? So let's select our shape, select the ellipse tool. Then I need to stay above this, you know. So I click here to holding shift so that I get a perfect circle. Maybe just a small circle like this. Then yeah, just this. Please make sure while you're drawing this circle, this is not set to path, it's set to shape. Okay, then from this fill, I need to turn off the fill, and then I need to turn on the stroke here. I do this, it's more caring because this is too small. So I just need to readjust this a little. Yeah, this is great. I think this is fine. And that's it. Yeah, good. A little faster. So let me just reduce this a little bit. Alright, this is fine. So I can just click hold alt and drag this effects and put it up here. See? Then it has the same effect. Or I can as well just click on FX and gradient overlay and then have to set it. But I think it will be easier since I already have that selected. It's just to hold while you're highlighting gradients, hold alt and then you can drag the effect and place it. This. Okay, yeah, that's great. So we need to have this little cut. First of all, I need to rasterize this so that I can cut. So if I select this rectangular mark tool, if you don't have this, just right click on it, rectangular mark tool. So I just do this so that I'll have that little space. So it should give it a little space. So don't make it so tight to this because from here you see there's space up, there's space down. So don't make yours so tight. Just let it breathe. Let it breathe. Give it a little space, and then there you go. So if I click on delete while this ellipse is selected, if I click on delete, I'm going to have error. Could not complete this. So that's why I will need to rasterize this. So I right click on the ellipse and click rasterize layer. So when I click delete now, you see it's gone. So I just do Control D to deselect, and there we have it. So we have something like this. That's great. Okay, so maybe I just need to pull it off a little. Then we have a writing under navigating the path to sustainability in oil and gas. So we can write that. Make sure I have the caps lock. Navigating the path to sustainability in oil and gas. So navigating path and sustainability in environments. Highlight this and then just change this to left align. Then reduce the size. Let me do it more. Yeah, please. Or maybe I should just take it to 14 anyway. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we need to have celebrating IPS at 20 the journey. Celebrating IPS at 20. Yeah. We have here the journey. So this one here, the middle one needs to be bold, so I just highlight only that and then make this bold. So this here, I think I need to make it smaller, so I'll just group all of them together from there, holding shift to energy, and then press Ctrl G to group them so that I can reduce it. So I call this group energy. Yeah, so there we go. So we have this little work here. The font is featured articles. So let's just write this here. Featured article. So let me increase the size a bit. And I change the font style to Amsterdam signature. If you don't have it, you can as well just search the Google and then you can find it. So let me pick a color. It didn't really match kind of orange, so I think yeah, but so bright, so bright, so bright, so bright. Let's reduce this a little. That's fine. And this, make it bigger. Featured article. Okay, this is great. Then this text over here, we just need to write. I just use a dummy text. I click and hold and drag. See? Let me do that again. So what I just do, I just while my text tool is selected, I click and hold and drag, so I highlight where I want my text to be, the box it should be. Okay, so we have so many texts here. It's a dummy text, but it has feature article. So let me change this to Montserrat. Montserrat should be white, and it should be regular. So just keep this on. It should be aligned to the left. Regular, yeah. That's a dummy text anyway, so let me just put some asterisks, 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 and asterisks. Okay, I'll just move some and pick a color. So use this. Let me use the move tool. I just need to align this properly. Okay, that's good. So let me group these two, group it and call it left text. I hold down Alt and drag while, and then it duplicates. But if you hold Shift as well as Alt, it's going to make sure it's on a straight line. So we have this. Yeah, and this is perfect. Okay, so from here is just to add this logo. So it's just a logo. So if you have this logo, you can just, this is the University of Port Harcourt logo here, and just add it up and do that. So the font style for the IPS report is Jupyter Pro. So I think that's it. Okay, thank you for joining us today. Today was a great class, and we are done with this. So to make this an image, go to File, Export as. So it's going to open a dialog box. So you want to save it as PNG, JPEG, whatever you have. So I want to save mine as JPG. So you have other file formats. Okay, so I leave mine as JPG. Increase the quality to the highest because I want this to be printed. Then I do exports. So it asks me where I want to save. Let me save this in downloads, tutorial 1. Just do save. And then from my gallery, if you just open your library, you'll be able to see it in your downloads here. It's appearing as a picture. So let me click to view this here. So you see, it's great. It's great. Yeah, perfect. Thank you for joining us today and do have a wonderful day. Bye.